I am going to reveal the #1 mistake that is keeping you from ever getting rich trading. You know this feeling. You find the perfect trade, it goes your way, and instead of being excited, your heart is about to explode. Your brain is literally screaming, "Take the money, take it now." So you cash out, and for 1 second you feel amazing, but then you watch in total horror as the price goes to the moon without you. That amazing feeling turns into pure pain, and it hurts way more than the tiny profit you just made. If you've ever done this is the most important video you will ever watch. This isn't a bad habit. It's a psychological trap that is guaranteed to keep you poor. We are going to expose the hidden glitch in your brain that's behind this. And I will give you the exact blueprint to destroy this cycle for good. The cycle of self-sabotage. Meet Alex. Alex is a genius. They spend every waking second looking at charts. Their strategies are incredible, and they are amazing at finding trades. The trade starts, and just like they planned, it's making money. But this is where the plan goes out the window, and the panic begins. That little green number on the screen stops being a good thing and becomes a source of gut-wrenching, insane anxiety. Every tiny little tick down feels like the world is ending. The fear of losing the money he's already made becomes this overwhelming physical force. His brain starts making up every excuse you've ever heard. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, right? You can't go broke taking a profit. So Alex hits the sell button and takes a tiny, pathetic profit, and the immediate feeling is relief, a quick dopamine hit that calms his nerves. But this relief is a trap. See, Alex's tiny wins are getting completely wiped out by the one or two massive losers he holds onto, praying they turn around. This creates an impossible math problem. Even if he wins 70% of his trades, his account is literally going nowhere. His tiny wins will never be enough to pay for his giant losses. This is not a mistake, it's a terrifying cycle. Alex is trapped in a loop, choosing to feel good for 1 second over actually making life-changing money. He's treating trading like a slot machine, begging for small payouts, instead of running it like a business. This leads to insane frustration, where it feels like no matter what he does, he can never, ever win. The glitch in your brain. So why does this happen? Why are smart people like Alex making decisions that are so obviously destroying their accounts? It's not because you're weak or dumb. The truth is your brain is doing exactly what it's supposed to do, but that programming is terrible for trading. The main reason this happens is something called the disposition effect, which scientists discovered all the way back in 1985. It is the tendency for people to sell winning investments way too early and hold losing ones forever. It's a glitch in your brain's code, and it's caused by two of the most powerful forces in the universe, loss aversion and regret avoidance. First, loss aversion. Scientists have proven that losing $100 feels twice as bad as winning $100 feels good. So when you're in a winning trade, your brain doesn't see a potential jackpot. It sees the insane pain of losing the money you already have. Those profits start to feel like they're yours, and the thought of them disappearing triggers a primal fear. Your brain screams, "Protect it, avoid the pain," and the fastest way to make the alarm stop is to sell. Second, this gets supercharged by our insane need to avoid regret. We are terrified of the regret of watching a winning trade turn into a loser. That feels like a personal failure. I screwed up and let a winner get away. We fear that feeling way more than the regret of missing out on a bigger profit. To avoid that sting of failure, we take the safe option and lock in a tiny gain. It's a classic trap where a small guaranteed win feels way better than a massive uncertain one, just because it makes the anxiety go away. Our brains were built to find safety and run from tigers. That wiring was perfect for surviving the Stone Age, but in financial markets, it causes us to make the stupidest decisions possible. We end up playing it safe when we should be going for the kill, and we risk everything when we should be running away. The real cost of playing it safe. Closing a winning trade early feels like a genius 500 IQ move. You feel like you're protecting your money. In reality, it is the single most destructive thing you can do to your trading account. It flips the entire math of making money completely upside down. Think about it. The only way to get rich trading is if your winners are gigantic and your losers are tiny. That's the whole game. When you cut your winners short, you are systematically destroying any chance you have of ever succeeding. I'm going to show you something insane. Imagine two traders. Trader A is a genius who wins 60% of their trades. Out of 10 trades, they win 6 and lose 4. But they always take profit early for $100, and they let their losers get out of control to an average loss of $200. Let's do the math. 6 times $100 is $600. 4 times $200 is $800. After 10 trades, this genius trader has lost $200. Now look at Trader B. They are wrong more than they are right, with only a 40% win rate. They win 4 trades and lose 6. But they have one simple rule. Let winners run to an average of $400 and cut losers at $100. Their math is 4 times $400 is $1,600. 6 times $100 is $600. Their net profit is $1,000. Trader B is profitable, not because they're a wizard, but because they understand this insane math. They know that a few huge winning trades pay for literally everything else. When you cut your winners early, you are chopping off the exact trades that are supposed to make you rich. You guarantee that you can never get ahead, and you force yourself into a position where you need an impossible win rate just to not go broke. The path to mastery. So, if our brains are designed to make us fail, how do we possibly win? You don't have to become a robot to beat fear. The best traders in the world feel the exact same fear. The difference is, they never let fear make their decisions. They build a system of rules that they trust more than their own feelings. Here is the 5-step framework to build that system and finally let your winners run. Predefine your exits, no excuses. Before you even think about placing a trade, you must know exactly where you will sell for a profit and where you will sell for a loss. This is not optional. Your take profit and stop loss are laws. You make this decision when you're calm and smart, not when you're freaking out with money on the line. By committing to the plan before you trade, you take away the power from your emotional, panicky brain. Master the art of selling partially. If holding for a 100x trade is too scary, then don't. Sell in pieces. Decide that at a certain price, say a 1-to-1 risk reward, you'll sell 50% of your position. This is a genius trick. It feeds your brain the safe win it's crying for, and it lets you move your stop loss to your entry price. You now have a completely risk-free trade with a chance to hit that massive home run you've been missing. Become a scientist of your own fear. Start a trading journal, but don't just write down numbers. For every single trade, you must write down how you felt. When you sell a trade, ask yourself, did I sell because my plan told me to, or because I was scared? Be brutally honest. Then, track what the trade did after you sold. The data will give you cold, hard proof of how much money your fear is costing you. It's no longer a feeling, it's a number on a screen you can actually destroy. If you're scared, you're trading too big. If you feel insane anxiety during a trade, it's a 100% sign that you're risking too much money. Your fear of losing the money is more powerful than your strategy. Cut your position size in half, then cut it in half again. Trade a size so ridiculously small that you literally do not care if it wins or loses. The goal right now is to practice following your plan perfectly. You can only do that if you can think clearly. Change how you define winning. Stop judging your day by how much money you made or lost. From now on, you judge your day with one simple question. Did I follow my plan perfectly? You can have a day where you lose money but followed your plan perfectly, and that is a huge win. You can have a day where you made money but broke all your rules, which is a catastrophic failure because it just teaches you bad habits. Real long-term success comes from a perfect process, not from lucky profits. The transformation. When you commit to these 5 steps, something unbelievable happens. That war inside your head just stops. You stop staring at your profit and loss with your heart pounding. Instead, you're just watching the price, waiting for it to hit one of your pre-planned targets. You go from being a gambler hoping to get lucky to an operator running a money printing machine. Your account starts to actually grow, not because you found a magic indicator, but because you finally let your strategy do its job. The one massive winner you finally hold on to will pay for 100 small losses, and you'll finally understand on a deep gut level that this is how you get rich trading. You will have finally won the only game that matters, the game of you versus your brain. Conclusion. If this entire video felt like I was describing your life, you are not alone. This is the final boss that every single trader has to beat. I want to hear your story. Tell me in the comments the biggest winner you ever cut early. I read every single comment, and if you're serious about becoming a trading master, you have to subscribe for more challenges like this one. Remember, cutting your winners early isn't a strategy, it's a panic attack. The goal isn't to stop feeling fear. The goal is to build a system of rules so powerful that your fear doesn't matter. Your success as a trader won't be defined by how good you are at finding winners, but by how disciplined you are at holding them. That discipline is a choice, and it's a choice you can make starting right now. Trade with a plan, not a prediction. Trade smart.